Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 2, Episode 2 of Game of Thrones Risk, the Fire and Blood edition. We're in Dominion mode here. I'm prepping for the new House of the Dragon series. I said that I'd read a little bit from Song of Fire and Ice, so here we go. It says, Dragonstone had been the westernmost outpost of Valyrian power for 2 centuries. Its location athwart the Gullet gave up its lords a stranglehold on Blackwater Bay and enabled both the Targaryens and their close allies, the Valyrians of Driftmark, a lesser house of Valyrian descent, to fill their coffers of the passing trade. Valyrian ships, along with those another ally to Valyrian houses, the Celtigars of the Claw Isle, determined the middle reaches of the narrow sea, while the Targaryens ruled the skies with their dragons. So we've got our Targaryen turn completed. Last round we've got a Targaryen dragon right here, and we will go into House Baratheon, I guess, since we were talking about Dragonstone. I was going to go to House Lannister, but I think we'll go to Dragonstone next. So let's Dragonstone do their calculation, and we'll jump right into the turn. Before we do, what is dead may not die. That's not it. Tales of Yellow Sign, Volumes 1 and 2. Pontos Fathom Press is our sponsor. If you check out the link for the bookstore, you can pick up copies of August Moldenhauer's Lost, Carcosa and the Yellow Sign, and Robert Chambers' The King in Yellow. This is where we fund the channel. We've also got a Patreon down below. For very humble membership, you can gain access to a number of resources there, help us grow the channel, and keep bringing you these gameplay. We have a sister channel, Pontos Fathom Press, where we do podcasts, comic reviews, and lots of interesting stuff there. I've been doing some Tolkien. I'm going to be moving into a Game of Thrones mode there, so a couple podcasts featuring this will be coming up. So stay tuned for that. So let's jump right into House Baratheon. First of all, we'll do their setup. We'll review their cards. So Baratheon has got Stannis Baratheon, Melisandre, Salador Saan, and Davos Seaworth as their character cards. They've also got a Maester card that says, establish the high ground. Plays when an opponent declares an invasion on a territory you control. Add 1 to all your die rolls this turn. But you have to pay 200 gold for that. And then we also have got 2 objective cards. Control 6 castles and 4 ports. Conquer 6 territories with a castle in a single turn. Okay, so Baratheon has to have 6 castles or 6 territories. So let's see what they're going to do. So I think that they already have 6 castles and 4 ports. Let's see what they have. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4 castles. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 castles and 1, 2 ports. So they need 2 more castles. So let's have them go 2 castles, 6 castles, and 4 ports. So they've got 1, 2, 3, and they need this 1 more port over here. So first thing that they can do is, let's have them do an attack into the Mander against Highgarden, House Tyrell. So they'll do their first attack there. First, let's get them their territory cards, their reinforcements set up. So we'll get their tokens on the board. They've got 4 for their crownlands. They get 2 for the crownlands, and they get 200 for that. So here's the first 2. And then they've got a total of 10 territories. So again, they get 4 armies and 400 gold. So they get 4 armies, a total of 6 armies, and 600 gold. So we'll give them a 5 and a 1 for their gold. And let's place their reinforcements. And we're going to put these right here on King's Landing. actually, they can put these here. So because they have, again, because there's no resistance here, I think one thing that they might do is they'll just move 1, 2, and they'll take the Riverlands with those two. So they've got 2 territories, an additional port that makes 4 ports, and then they just need to take this castle and they'll have 4 castles. So they're going to go from Kingswood to the Mander against that one. So they will go Kingswood to the Mander. Sorry, excited there. Okay, Kingswood to the Mander, and they get 5 to 3. So that means the Mander is out, so we can move forward. Should we? I mean, if we get 6 territories with a castle, so we've already got 6 castles and 4 ports. We get that first victory point already, and this piece goes back to House Tyrrell. I believe. Well, let's just go with that. We've got this strategy card done. We also can discard this card. So let's move these discarded strategy cards here. And I believe we pick new ones once we get these done. So let me check the rule on that. So you can spend 200 gold and draw 2 cards from the objective deck. Okay, so we can also do that anytime. Okay, so let's first of all give him the 2 victory points for this. So Baratheon I think Baratheon is good there. Should they keep going to the 6? I think they're going to call it a day here. And let's have them. Oh, what the heck? Let's have them keep going. They're just gonna. They've reinforced Harrenhal here, but maybe what they'll do is they'll. You know what they can do? They can just send these across the ship to this, and then they can. Actually, they can just go from this port to here and here, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's let them go from Kingswood to Blackwater Rush also. So they'll attack again against House Tyrrell, and they get 6 and 5. House Tyrrell is defeated. We'll leave the big one on Kingswood, but we'll leave Blackwater Rush for 2, and we'll bring this back to House Tyrrell. And I believe that's going to do it for House Baratheon. So let's just double check here. So let's calculate up their victory points. So they first of all they can pick a territory card. So they get another territory. So now they've got a castle and a cavalry. They will spend 200 gold and get 2 more objective cards. So why not? They can do that. They get 200 gold. We'll give them 2 more objective cards, and we can reveal these next round. And then also they will go ahead and calculate their victory points. So again, we have 6 castles, 4 ports, we've got the full territories, and we've got 2 victory points for House Baratheon. So that's gonna wrap it up for them. Just a quick peek into their objectives. So they got 2 more objective cards: control 1 knight, siege engine, and fortification, or destroy 12 opposing armies in a single turn. So that's they actually got the 6 territories as well. Sorry, I forgot this. They got the 6 territories as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they get another 4 victory points. So now they're already up to 6 victory points. So that's going to wrap it up for round 2 for Baratheon. Let's jump into House Stark on our next turn. So we'll jump into House Stark, and we'll see you in turn number 3. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.